Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're doing a review of the Corsair Af120 LED fans. This one is 120mm, of course. And let's get straight to the review. Starting off with the box. The box is quite basic, but looks quite nice. Just cardboard. Here's a one pack, and you can see some of the specs here. Now, one thing here really stands out to me. See if you find it. 0.4 amps for an aftermarket quiet edition fan. That's a lot, even for LED fans. Like, I get it, LED will take up a little bit of amperage, but like, come on, 0.4? Like, a motherboard header usually only supports no more than 1, if not even less than that. So, the max you can probably put on a header is 2. If you want to put any more than that, it won't work. And in fact, some motherboards may not even support 2. Of course, that's with a splitter, what I'm talking about. So yeah, if you have a budget motherboard, be looking out for that if you want to buy multiple of these. Of course, they will work with fan hubs. However, then comes the second problem. If it'll focus for me there. It's 3-pin. So, I get it, these are fairly budget fans. 3-pin, yeah, whatever. Problem is, I bought another set of fans that I reviewed, the Asia Horse LED fans. They have like they have like 8 times as many LEDs in each one. They're like 10 times brighter. Okay, maybe not 10. 10 might be an exaggeration. They take 0.2 something amps, and they have 4 pins. And guess what? The 2-pack cost $17. These fans, 2-pack, $20. That's what you get for buying a name brand, guys. And I really don't want to seem like I'm just plain flat out hating on these, but you know, I have to tell you guys the truth about them. So now let's get to the actual fans. As for the actual fan, airflow is in the direction of the sticker. So right now the fan, if it was spinning, airflow would be towards the camera. So construction quality, pretty nice, pretty durable black plastic for the frame. And then the actual fan is nice. It actually looks really nice. Frosted clear plastic. And that gives it a nice look when the LEDs are on. It does come with mounting hardware consisting of 4 screws, of course, just your standard mounting. And here's how it looks with the LEDs on. The airflow is quite nice, actually. Although it is running at full speed right now. It actually looks very nice. I like it more than the Asia Horse fans in terms of looks. The ones I talked about earlier, of course. Because this is more of a deep purple. On camera it looks very blue. But I promise you, it is the purple that is on all the pictures you see online that Corsair put out. So yeah, if you go on the Amazon link down below, where to buy these, you'll see the pictures. It does look nearly identical to that. So it is not the blue color you're seeing on camera. It just looks weird on camera. It looks very, very nice, to be completely honest with you. However, you may notice it's quite loud. These are quiet edition fans? Well, I mean, maybe it's because it's running at full speed? Well, yeah. However, I have quite a few other fans that run at full speed and are much quieter than this. Of course, they're all aftermarket fans. In fact, let me just try something. Oh, also, before I do that, it's worth noting I'm running it at full speed because, well, I'm using a fan hub. And as I said, I have to use a fan hub instead of splitters, or they will short out my motherboard. Well, not short out, but overdraw from it, because I bought more than one of these. These were actually originally going to be used in this PC, but I switched to other fans because they simply drew too much amperage. And I did not want them running at full speed all the time. They do support DC voltage control, but my fan hub does not. My fan hub is 4-pin control only. So if you're only buying one of these, that's not a big problem at all, because you plug it into your motherboard, and then you can do DC control, and it will not be running at full speed. Alright guys, so if you were saying that, well, it's just because it's running at full speed, that's why it's so loud. Well, you're right. However, here's the part I'm concerned about. Right next to it, I have a Cooler Master stock fan. This is the one that came with this case. It was provided free. Next to it, I have this fan. Alright, so right now in the background you hear some noise. That's just the Intel stock heatsink. So lock that sound in your mind. Okay, now we're going to plug in our Corsair fan. If I could, there it is. Very audible, much louder. However, once again, Steven, it's because it's running at full speed. What's the point of this? We already know that. Well, here I'll unplug it. Now you lock that sound in your noise. That sound in your noise? What? That sound in your head. And then I'll plug in our stock fan. This is also 3-pin, which means it will happen to also be running at full speed. Thanks for focusing. Wow, this focus is awful. What is happening? Whatever, you get the point. Do you guys hear that? Yeah? You can barely hear it. Compared to this is like a whisper. So that's what I'm concerned about. Now, full disclaimer, this stock fan runs at a slightly lower RPM and has slightly less airflow. However, that's still a problem, because if you want a high power, high airflow fan, buy something else. Buy something optimized for that. If this is supposed to be optimized for quiet and it's not quiet, what's the point of calling it a quiet fan? People are buying this. It's called the Quiet Edition. People are buying it because it's quiet, not because it has high airflow. And of course, it isn't very quiet. Once again, if you only have 1 or 2 fans, it won't be that loud, especially if you have DC voltage control, like all motherboards do. It's just that if you want to plug it into any sort of fan hub, it'll be running at full speed, and it will not be very pleasant. So that's been my full review. Hope this helped you guys. If you have any questions down below, be sure to comment, and thank you guys for watching.